Good morning, Libra. It's Hilden Open, and I'm here doing your reading for November. We will continue with the Dream Oracle deck. Um, Look back in the page because I did do readings for How Do I Feel About Myself, and I need some feedback on those. Um, and subscribe, like, leave a comment, all that good stuff, so I know how you guys feel. So I did your premeditative reading, and you had the Knight of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ten of Wands. And you carry such a heavy burden when it comes to your work life. Whether it's you're being an advocate for someone, focusing on a project, focusing on projects, or just being the one that holds like some of the responsibilities or all of the responsibilities in your department. I feel like you guys are managers, maybe most of you watching this, and it comes with the job, but it also comes with burnout. So an effective manager also knows how to delegate. So some of those wands could definitely be given to other people. But you have to trust. You have to trust that they'll be able to execute the responsibility. But even if they don't, that just leaves room for it being a teaching moment. There are several ways that it can be worked out without you having to be this emotionally invested in just work itself. Okay, let's see what the rest of the cards say. What is the overall energy of Libra for the month of November? Overall energy of Libra for the month of November. Reunite with the lost aspect of your soul. Getting back into hobbies that you feel joy from. Getting back in touch with the parts that you desire the most. If that's running, finding time to run. If it's crocheting, finding time to do that. If it's traveling, finding time to do that. But all of those will require you to break away from work. And you can only do that by releasing some of your responsibilities. Rest. Taking time out for yourself. That is what you need in the month of November. Who is involved with Libra in the month of November? Arise and see the higher point of view. Let's see. Who is involved? Maybe this responsibility comes from like a top-down approach. And that is, maybe you feel like you're more responsible because you know the seriousness of the success of your department lands on you. But at the same time, how does that affect you? These are two opposite. This is what you want. This is what's really happening with the Death card. You make you make several attempts to leave work early, but there's always something, a fire that needs to be put out. And of course, because you are the quote unquote head of household for your job, they come to you. And even though it kills you to renege on plans that you had after, if it was for yourself or your family, you do it anyway. What is hidden from Libra in the month of November? What is hidden from Libra in the month of November? A card flew out, and before I got the question out, and I put it back, and I feel like I shouldn't have, but I didn't see what it was first, and now I'm kicking myself because I feel like Spirit was like, I gave you the answer. I gave you the answer. I know these questions already. Face and embrace all parts of yourself. You love your job, but that doesn't mean you want to stay there all day. You don't want to say that out loud because you think it speaks towards your work ethic or your commitment in your department. So you kind of just grit down and bear it. But what does that really do for you? It can make you resentful, that's for sure. You sacrifice your happiness, your job happiness, you know, and that can create blockages that you don't even realize. What's hidden is how you feel about the situation. 2 Queen energies, you're very outspoken in how you feel, but when it comes to work, you just can't say it for whatever reason. You're great at what you do. You just need balance. What is Libra's biggest challenge for the month of November? Be mindful of the messages that you send. Email, definitely work-based. But the more you ignore how you feel or hold it in, the less tactful and professional those emails become. You see how that happens? When you don't have balance, you create burnout. The things how you really feel comes out. You become unclear on what is the appropriate thing to say. And you kind of just go on, you're on auto control. But what is it? Autopilot, auto control. You're on autopilot, and a lot of mistakes can happen there. What is Libra's biggest challenge? Right? No. Biggest strengths in the month of November is being present. But you know what being present does, right? I feel like you're there a lot, but you're not present. And if you were present, you'd be able to prioritize your day more. Being present and being ready for the day, preparing yourself for your work day, will allow you to get a lot of things done at the beginning of your day. Also, if you're delegating, I keep hearing delegating. You hear the fires that need to be put out in the morning. You get to them faster, or you foresee them. And then that allows you to work diligently. You create the day you want by being present. What does Libra need to let go of in the month of November? Your job. I rarely read the top card, but it says at the bottom, it says, love what you do and do what you love. Just make sure that every time you step foot, or when you make the choice to continue with this position, that you're doing it because you love it. And for that reason, because it can all go away pretty fast. It could. And if it shows, like if that's written all over your face, it could lead to promotions and recognition from your department. Success. And as you work as a team, that's a lot better. You cover more ground that way. So don't burn yourself out. So let's see, what is the outcome if Libra listens to Spirit's advice? What is the outcome if Libra listens to Spirit's advice? Oh, goodness. Okay, so you have the Five of Cups in reverse, the Tower card, the Hangman in reverse, and the Ace of Swords. It's a difference. It'll be a brand new you. You'll be fresh with ideas. You won't necessarily worry about the things that go wrong at work. You'll be able to focus more about the things that are going right. You will be able to, if you follow Spirit's advice, you will be able to like accept the recognition that is provided to you, to, you know, be the face of the department and not necessarily the person who has to do all the footwork. So what is the outcome if you don't listen to Spirit's advice? The outcome, it looks like, is things stay the same. Same energy. If you don't follow Spirit's advice, you continue, it stays the same. You continue to take all the responsibility. And there's chaos. There's chaos. There's no hope of change. You don't really enjoy your job. And you might become an authoritarian. Like, you might become very, like, aggressive or passive aggressive if full-on aggressive isn't your style. And I would almost say, like, underlyingly unhappy at the job. So I think you should take Spirit's advice, but let me know if this resumes still on workflow. Let me know if it resonates, and leave a comment below. Like, just let me know, and DM me if you need any other advice. Thank you.